Hey guys, and welcome back once again to King's Quest, the episodic adventure series. So if you're just joining us, which many of you are, just go ahead and click that link in the top of the description, and that'll take you to the playlist that features the previous 2 episodes, and you can get yourself caught up, because we're going to be going into Chapter 3 today. Now I'm hoping we go back to adventuring, because the last one had a whole lot of this war of mine and papers please going on with the choosing who lives and who dies and stuff like that. I'd like to get a little bit of escape from that. Looks like we're a bit older, aren't we? It's got harder features this time around, so I'm expecting that this is a larger time jump than it was before. Chapter 3, Once Upon a Climb.
I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape for my back, and an appetite for adventures. Questing led me to recover King Edward's magic mirror, and he rewarded me with his throne.
This is odd. Are we getting a recap?
I inherited a flawed but charming kingdom, and I worked tirelessly to restore the land to its former glory.
Okay, so it is a recap. For a brief moment there, I thought I accidentally started Chapter 1 again.
That trellis looked better over there.
Oh, this is a stage. This is a stage, isn't it?
Over there, really.
So I'm customizing a stage that shows my previous accomplishments?
Oh, hey, I'm flexible.
Okay, so it goes back and forth. Might not do anything. I just noticed something interactive and took my chance.
In a few short years, I had grown into the king I'd always wanted to be. And while I was proud of the Daventry I had shaped, something still felt like it was missing. Wait! No! There is absolutely no way that can be right. There's no way that could have happened. I was too invested in that owl. I must have missed a detail in the story.
What in the world is going on? Okay, so I believe that is the... It had glasses, so that must be the silly little owl from the old school King's Quest games. Speaking of which, isn't Graham supposed to be blonde? Didn't really bother me as much when he was a kid, but now that we're around that age, it seems a little odder. So how do I save the owl? Oh wow, the dad's wearing glasses too. They're just glasses. They're just owls that wear glasses. You know, normal. Am I supposed to move the trellis again? Or do I go forward?
No. I didn't abandon that owl family. I found a way to save their son.
So do I have to change something on the stage? Because this seems to be a stage. Do I use the shovel? Oh, we went forward in time. This is a strange puzzle. So I need to go back in time and then move the trellis to a different position?
That trellis looked better over there.
So what impact does the shovel do anything here? No. Let's see what happens when I move the trellis. What impact that has over here.
Something's still missing in this bird brain equation. I'll try again.
What's missing is they didn't put their freaking nest in a tree like normal folk. Let's see. There seems to be a sprout over here.
Over there, really?
I think the trellis needs to move. Let's try going all the way to the left, but I might try going back to the first screen with the shovel. But can I do something with this thing? No?
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
I'm gonna try going back to the first one, see if I use the shovel in a certain way, if it'll help something grow on the vines, perhaps? Wait, did it just go up the... It just went up there on its own? Was that vine going up the trellis before? Now there's a giant bramble patch. That did not... That successfully made a barrier, but the owls are not on the right side of it, and I can't use the shovel. Okay. Did not expect to have a puzzle in the flashback story. Weird. So they must be trying to express the concept that certain decisions I made in the past will affect the future as I go through these different chapters.
I forgot one small detail. I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, an appetite for adventures, and a small shovel in my pocket.
And now we have a shovel. Can I dig you up?
Buried in the soil was a tiny, spiniferous thorn seed.
So now we took the seed. Oh, so I can plant it in the far right. There we go. If I plant it on the far right, it'll stop the owl from getting caught, right?
That spot of soil already had something growing in it.
Well, then we'll dig that up.
A tiny acorn had been planted in the dirt.
That must determine where the owls have their nest, right?
I planted that miniature acorn in the ground, a way to commemorate new beginnings.
And then I plant the thorns to stop the badger. Right. Right. Huh. So what impact does the trellis have? Will it grow their nest to a higher position to keep them safe, or do I need to move it to the other position to keep the thorns growing? I feel like the thorns would block my path, though. Hey, they're up in a tree now.
You really like watching that baby bird suffer, don't you? It's all a big hoot to you. Does your mother know? Or should I talon you?
That is the strongest badger I've ever seen. And also, he catches birds like they're footballs. Alrighty then.
That trellis looks better over there.
Let's go try to block off the thorns then. Oh, you can skip it. Cool.
Really?
That's handy. No, go back to the right, dummy.
Or here. Hey, I'm flexible.
Go right.
That trellis looks better over there.
No! Ah. But I moved it back to the right before, didn't I?
Over there, really?
Alright, well I guess I'll just pick up the thorns and put them in the middle one then. I don't know what changed. At some point it was willing to go left and right. All the way to the right and all the way to the left. But now that seems to have changed. That's fine. Just dig up thorns and put them in the middle. And then we're good, right?
That looked like a great spot for a spiniferous thornweed plant to thrive.
I'm about to garden this owl out of existence. I mean, well, into existence, I guess. Weird things to correlate to each other.
The family of chirping owls brought a smile to my face, but anguish to my heart. My kingdom was thriving, but I was alone. Who was I building this Daventry for?
Well, now I just feel bad, because apparently this guy's not allowed to survive. Now he's just gonna slowly die in these thorns. Why would he try to jump into the thorns? It's not like they poofed out of nowhere in front of him.
The loneliness of the road that night was only offset by the company of my hungry, rumbling tummy. I headed back to the castle for a bite to eat.
What good is all this food with no one to share it with? Oh, how rude of me. Here you go.
Sire, Daventry Decree 74311.
I know. No animals are allowed at the table. Did the Hobblepots ever respond to my invitation for dinner?
No response. I haven't seen them in a while, actually. Sorry.
You're right. Perhaps the guards would accept an invite for dinner.
Graham, we'd love to.
We'd love to, but...
Yeah, Decree 911 to the 23rd power.
Afraid so, sire.
As you were. Oh, before I forget, Larry, you know I restored the budget for your own personal steed, right?
Oh, right. My own personal steed. Thank you.
Well, I suppose I could use the surplus on masking the odor of number 2. No, I mean Royal Guard number 2. He smells like syrup.
It's intolerable, really. It's gotten so bad my helmet fogs up.
You'll get used to it.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
Unfortunately, poor lonely Graham, I think you did think of that. Why is he restricted by old decrees, by the way? He is king. He could just make them or get rid of them. Okay, where are all the townspeople? Those are a lot of people we invited and apparently did not bring. So how do I make our sad effigy?
What good is all this food with no one to share it with?
I mean, it's still edible. That's something.
No one to share it with.
It's definitely edible, so just eat it? That's usually the purpose of food.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food. Why didn't I think of that?
I'm trying. How do I... meat and peas, alright. Can I combine these things together? It's a folded napkin, the shape of my hat. Alright. I don't seem to be able to combine these objects. Oh. We have problems.
That's a good start. What else can we add to her? You're right, she does need a cape.
A purple cape.
What about a hat? What should we use for the face? You're right, she does need a cape.
A purple cape.
What should we use for the face?
Round peg, square hole.
I didn't even know that she was listening this time.
You're not fooling me. That's not where that goes.
You're right, she does need a cape.
A purple cape.
So now we need... oh. Probably this rug, right?
Well, would you care to join me for dinner?
Dinner sounds lovely, but I'm only allowed to leave my post in times of distress. Or if that plate of peas needs to be replenished. Oh, I think they went too strong on the lavender again. I can smell the spices from here.
That might work for a cape.
Oh no, they're out of peas. What will we do?
Now's not the time for that.
Well, the peas are gone. Go replenish the peas.
Well, would you? That might work for a cape.
No? Not really? But the peas need replenished. I took them all out. Look at that. Look how gone they are. Put the meat in there? I'm missing something apparently.
What good is all this food with no one to share it with?
Oh, do I feed them the peas? Not a fan, huh? Oh. Whoa.
More peas, sir? Apologies. I'm allergic to the lavender.
His innards are gonna be in real trouble when he tries to pass that bone. Got it. Yay! Loneliness Simulator 2016. This is what I was hoping would happen.
Ah, perfect. What should we name her? No, that's my sister's name. You know that. I'm thinking something that ends in a soft consonant.
It was at that exact moment when the magical mirror called out to me. The mirror showed me a magical reflection of a tower far away in the kingdom of Colima. It told me that the princess I would marry was trapped at the very top, waiting for me to rescue her. Wasting no time, I grabbed a beautiful ring from the royal treasury and headed off to save my future wife. Ha! Looks like my nursemaids are here. Can you excuse me for half an hour?
You got it, Grandpa.
Gwendolyn, it's your move.
Oh. What's taking them so long?
I'm honestly not sure. He's probably just distracting the nursemaids with his jokes.
For 4 hours?
Would that really surprise you?
No, I guess not.
So, are you excited for Grandmother's birthday?
I haven't even picked out her present yet.
Mother helped me pick out mine. I'm told it's the perfect gift.
All right, children. Your grandpa is now ready for you. Gwendolyn, he asked to see you first.
Can we go together?
Best not to overwhelm him all at once. Besides, I need God's help with the daily decrees.
Is it all right if we finish this after lunch?
Go ahead. Wouldn't want to keep him from his favorite.
He's dying, isn't he?
Your grandfather doesn't have favorites, Scott. He loves each of you in his own special way. Now tidy up and meet me in the throne room. I've got 3 trays of appetizers with your name on them.
Own special way. Doesn't matter. Not with Addendum 48677 in the books. Ah, bother.
He's exceptionally bad at that game.
Come on. There's got to be another one in there.
He's trying to find another adventure.
Just one more, one last quest. Another notch in my feather, a voyage to Neptune's kingdom, or a journey through the infinite desert. Please, Mirror, one final adventure.
Oh, maybe that'll be episode 5.
Grandpa,
Ah, just the person I wanted to see.
are you doing all right?
I am now.
Did they find you the right medicine?
Your company is better than any medicine in those vials. Yeah. Now, come, sit. This time, you picked a story. Something with a dragon, perhaps.
Actually, could you tell me more about Grandma? Everyone knows she's a great queen, and she's nice and regal and wonderful. But none of that's helping me pick out her birthday present. I want to get her something really special.
Of course. I suppose there's no better place to start than at the beginning, when my travels led me to the Enchanted Isles.